Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that is ready to explode momentarily and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, right? So let's get started right off the bat. We got the SPY over here. And let me take a look at the 15. So far, it's doing good. So far, it's pretty much following that drawing. When is it going to get towards 46.50? I think that may happen either in the afternoon today or by tomorrow morning on Tuesday. Now, what happens there? Again, we may get some like selling pressure because some people may want to get out, right? We may just get a little bit of turbulence back towards 4600 on that day, but we will see. But for right now, again, just don't be too greedy, especially if you have calls. The majority of all of the indices right now are up. Like we got the SPY up by 0.92%, NASDAQ up by 1.15%, and the Dow also up. So today's a good day, especially if you bought the dip yesterday. All right, now the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watches for today specifically, that stock is MU. All right. And MU crushed earnings as I explained yesterday, and let's look at how it's behaving today. All right, so the earnings report got released yesterday here at 3 p.m. It spiked immediately by like $6 all the way up to 88 bucks, and it consolidated. And this is what I was talking about yesterday by the stock behaving the way we want it to behave. Right, it's performing really well. And if you look on the left hand side over here, they've been getting upgraded over here by multiple companies. We got Deutsche Bank adjusting their price target to around 100. In yesterday's video, I told y'all to watch MU to a move to 93 bucks. I think that may still happen this week. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of companies just lifting off the price target on here on the left hand side, and this is good. And also the company raised their 2022 guidance as well above the estimates. So what's going to happen in the morning? There may be a little bit of a dip, just a little bit, not something like that's too dramatic. A little bit of a dip towards 88, maybe towards 87, 80. Before buyers really step in and push the stock even higher. All right, so that's what I'm seeing with this stock as of what's gonna happen in the next few minutes. All right, but bigger picture is still fine. It's not showing. Let me see the 4-hour. Bigger picture is still looking good. It's still looking good. Previous level, these short sellers are gonna get taken out right there. All right, and these ones as well are gonna get taken out. So it's a wonderful play. Keep this one on your watch list. Now, let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest because you'll always ask these wonderful questions. The first one that we're going to address, that one is CRWD CrowdStrike. All right, and CrowdStrike, this is actually one of the stocks that I've mentioned previously in another video. I told y'all to watch this thing for a long after the breakout of this very bullish thing right there. All right, it's there, it's clean. I like the way it's looking. It broke out, it retested for 2 days straight. It retested on Thursday, and it also retested on Friday. Good volume on this one too. All right, and yesterday there was a gap down, but this company stayed strong. The stock stayed strong, and it stayed exactly at the same price at exactly above 200. All right, and right now it's moving up higher towards 210. It can make a massive move today. There isn't any stock related news attached to this one, but there may be some volume as well. I had a price target of like 240 on this day. Could it be pushed a little bit back towards Wednesday? It may, but it's definitely something to keep your eyes on though. It is. Long term, long term is still trying to recover. It has a lot of room back up here. Okay, so this is a good one. I would say this is a good one. The next one that we're going to do a follow up on as well. That one is Etsy. All right. And in regards to Etsy, that one is still trying to curl around. I didn't like that right there. I actually got out like the day after I made that video because of the overall market and everything was just tanking. And we decided to just look for a shorting opportunity. But in regards to this one right there, it's still consolidating sideways. Nobody is winning here. Nobody is winning in this box. How long is it going to stay in this box? Probably not for long. Probably not for long. Let's see the daily. Yeah, I mean, eventually there will be more volume coming in here, and it will take the stock up back to 244 eventually. But just be patient with it, and make sure that if you have calls on it, that you give yourself like a lot of time and a lot of leeway because the stock may be slow. It may be slow, so you never know. The next one that somebody asked about in the comment section, someone asked about PLTR. All right. Now, regarding PLTR, I told you before, I don't like trading these little ones. If you're a long-term investor, it's like right at that zone that you want to be buying, right here, right? It's right at that zone. So watch this thing for it turn around. I told y'all that it would turn around when it was over here at around 1860, and then it just kept like consolidated and wasting everybody's time. And right now it's at 1822. A move up above $19 would give buyers more confidence that we're making a way back up again. All right, we want to see some sign of strength. It's early. It's at a good price. So people who are buying stock, again, this is where you guys shine. But for people who are buying an option, you want to be very, very careful. And also, if your option is like super close, you might get crushed by the Greeks if it just keeps consolidating over here between $20 and $18. It's not good. We don't want to see consolidation. We want to see this thing actually move up higher. All right. So I'm not bearish on a stock. I just don't like it because I just trade heavier stock that provide more opportunities, especially when they move. All right. The next one that we're going to talk about in this video, somebody asked about Zoom. And in regards to Zoom got crushed by like 66%. I think, yeah, from 600 all the way down to 200. That's nearly a 70% drop. And right now it's trying to make a move. It's up by $2 pre-market. And I think it can make its way back up towards like 240 eventually. When is it going to get there? I'm not really sure. I don't know. But I do know that it's going to consolidate over here and that gap is going to get filled eventually. I'm willing to bet that it's going to fill by the end of the year. Before it, obviously more sellers go in and cause more selling pressure and it just consolidates throughout the entire year. And then later on, it might make another move. But as for right now, if you look at the 4-hour, it's looking decent. Again, it's looking decent. We want to see something cool happening over here to make this thing more attractive for a move up to the upside. We want to see it. So be very, very patient with this one as well. I'm not too excited about it. I'm watching it. I'm definitely am watching it. It's trying to retest. It's holding above this previous level of support, which is a good sign. So that's my very honest opinion on that one. The last one actually has a lot of movement, and we're gonna talk about that one. That is cruise lines, NCLH. And regarding NCLH, there is a flag on here that broke out yesterday. Well, it actually broke out on Friday, right? And then there was the gap down, and then more buyers stepped in here and pushed the stock even higher, back up above $21. There isn't any related news relating to cruise lines, but the structure of the chart is looking quite clean, and it might be ready to make its move back up here. All right. The travel sector have been just demolished for quite a long time, and I think that it's ready. All right. So keep this one on your watch list as well. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the very first link in the description of the video below. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you and if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.